Welcome to West Texas. Lubbock is home to the Texas Tech Red Raiders, and this rowdy crowd always expects to make it a tough place for visitors. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Fresno State Bulldogs, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Red Raiders will kick this away to get us going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Yards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 16. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Over the middle and incomplete. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very looking to throw it deep. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, I just don't get it. You're inside your own red zone, and you're going for it here. You might as well just give the opponent the ball and a chance to score an easy touchdown.
1st down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
I love this after a sudden change. You get a big stop by your own defense. You come out with pretty good field position. You take a shot, and it pays off. Boy, what a change in momentum right here.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. The Bulldogs offense back on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Sets up a critical 3rd down play. Can they pick up the 1st on the ground? They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
And this guy did everything that he could to try to get to that 1st down marker. It looks like he's just going to be inches short, and it's decision time for the offensive coordinator and head coach.
Side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Past the 10, and he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State. See if they can convert the point after. And it's up and good.
The extra point is good. That ties the game at 7.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments to prevent that this time. Off the play fake on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Red Raiders starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll try and run it with the fullback. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
And that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
Here's the 2nd down play. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. Trucks through the defender. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Under pressure, just lets it go. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Gets some space around the 30. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
And the Red Raiders move into the red zone. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
That's the end of the 1st quarter, with the score tied 7-7.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas Tech. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick this one away.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Defense is coming after him. The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt across the middle. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it go. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Situation for the offense, 3rd and long for their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Pressure is coming. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Love the aggressive nature here by this defense on this 4th down. The offense is going for it, and instead of sitting back, they decide to attack that offensive front. Get after him with a lot of bodies, and they're able to come up with that sack.
They feed the fullback this time. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Chris, you don't see it often, but how much do I love seeing that fullback get a touchdown. He blocks all the time. They rarely give him a chance to get his hands on the ball, and when he does, he's rewarded with 6 points.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And he drops back in the gun. And the completion made. They bring him down after a short gain there. 2nd down after that completion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Escapes the pocket. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
I'd really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
1st and 10 play coming up. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? Touchdown, Texas Tech. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Snags a good throw. And they get him down after the completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he's back to throw again on second down. Lets it go. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Fires it. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway. Snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Chris, here on fourth down, I thought they might be a little bit more conservative, but give them credit. They take a shot downfield and hit it for the first down and much, much more.
They'll run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He's running out of time here. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So they won't take a shot at the end zone. Out comes the field goal team trying to get 3 before the end of the half. This try is no good. And off the miss, it's still a 21-point margin.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Ball handed to the running back. Finds room at the 30. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
28, Fresno State, 7.
The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Play action here on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. The pocket breaking down. Using his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Now it's second down here. You give it to the big fullback here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play from the very jump. And the fullback just didn't have any speed to get around anybody. Stuffed to the run perfectly.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Taking a shot here. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
Well, the offense failed earlier in a fourth down attempt. They'll try it again here. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Fires it on the move. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is, Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Red Raiders have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Now they get set to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
That's a design quarterback keeper. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy, keep this quarterback from running.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. The pass rush closing in. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
Well, the offense rolls the dice with its play call here on 4th down, and the defense rolls the dice as well by bringing the kitchen sink. Demolished the quarterback that time on the blitz.
And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They can't stop him. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Red Raiders hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal.
42, Spider. Go!
And they've got him back there for a loss of 8.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contain, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And they've got him. A sack with the defense. They'll take momentum into the final quarter of play.
Texas Tech, 35. Fresno State, 7.
Okay, ready?
Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Here's a carry for the fullback. And we're able to get him down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good. And they add to their lead.
Now, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Pass caught. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That's incomplete, even on a 1st down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Who makes the grab? Breaking through defenders. And this offense picks up the 1st down. They tackle him at the 44.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. 1st down and 10 now. And the quarterback dropping back. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And there's the point after.
The extra point is good. That makes the score. Texas Tech.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
It's a shotgun run call. Defense finally able to get him down after the juke, but he picks up a decent gain. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Bringing pressure. Just trying to get rid of it. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a 1st down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
Well, they roll the dice and go for it here on fourth down, late in the game with the lead, and they get it. Good job by the offensive line. The running back knew exactly where to go, and this one may be out of reach.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
No gain on the play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Defense is coming after him. Oh, and he'll take a sack on the final play of the game, but they walk out with the W. So this team has been...